Hey everyone, it's Ashley and I'm back with some thrifty product reviews, and this time I'm going to review some Avon products. So I was contacted by Renee Ward, who's actually an independent sales rep for Avon, and she wanted me to test out some different products for you guys and give you guys some reviews. And I actually didn't have an Avon sales rep at that time, so I'm really happy to have met her, and she's really organized. I can't say enough positive things about her. So definitely next time I'm going to order something Avon related, I'm contacting her, and I will leave links to all of her information down below in case you guys need an Avon sales rep as well. But I'm going to go ahead and get started and talk to you guys a little bit about the products. So the first thing I wanted to start to review is actually the Avon Eyeshadow Trio, and this is actually their Eye Dimensions eyeshadow. This is in the color Sweetheart Plum, and the first thing that I noticed initially is how beautiful the shadows actually are. She marked all of the information on the pages for me so I could find it really easily, and they have a ton of different colors and selections here, but I thought it was gorgeous. She actually picked out all of this specifically for me, and I love that when you can actually have a rep who can suggest products that they love and that they think would be a good fit for you, and she was dead on about this. So the colors themselves are really, really lovely. There's actually 3 different types of shades in the plum range. The first one is kind of a smoky plum. This one doesn't have as much shimmer as the rest, so I think that's a really good crease color. And then this one right here is this very beautiful kind of lavender but iridescent with gold type of eyeshadow. And as you can see, it's not just an overlay. That's one thing I thought was really awesome, is when you go further into it, you still get that kind of pigment with it. So it's very, very pretty. And then the last color on this is a really pretty kind of bright true white, and it does have very finely milled glitter in this one. This one's a little bit heavier with the glitter. So I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a close-up and you can see how it actually applies. So as you guys can see, it applied really well. I felt like it was very pigmented. It did give you that kind of iridescent feeling, and you can get a really bold type of look out of it. You can, make it really soft if you want, but if you're looking for kind of a dramatic look and you want to pick something that has kind of that intense pigment, this definitely works out. And I think the colors are just so beautiful. So I definitely would highly recommend this. I think this one is very comparable to some of the L'Oreal. I think they're the quads that they have, and those are closer to the $8 mark. So this one currently in the catalog was $5 on sale. So I thought that was definitely a steal. And if you guys are looking for, a really good eyeshadow set and you're not great about picking out the colors that work well together, I would definitely check out these. So the next item is actually the Kohl eyeliner, and it actually does come with a smudge tip, which I really love. She sent me the color True Black, which I think is perfect. You can use it for a variety of applications, so I was definitely happy with that, and I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a close-up of what it looks like. And I found it very easy to work with. I think that you can get very precise type of lines, and I really liked the fact that it is very pigmented and strong. So if you're looking for a good solid liner, I would definitely try that one out. And they have a ton of different types. They actually have a calligraphy tip, they have the traditional one, and they also have one that is more of a retractable one as well. So if you're looking for different types, it'd be fun to test out, I think. So when Renee sent me a mascara, I was definitely excited. I'm kind of a mascara junkie and I love seeing how they perform. And honestly, by the packaging, I wasn't super impressed. I was afraid that this was going to be, you know, kind of a standard boring mascara. And if you look at the packaging, you would think that it doesn't look like it has any type of special, you know, effects or anything going on. This is actually their wash off waterproof mascara, and it's supposed to thicken and separate your lashes. And even the wand is, you know, very kind of standard type of wand. But I was actually really impressed with the performance, and I'll give you guys a close-up look. So this is actually a very wet type of formula. The first thing that I noticed was, you know, that it goes on very, very easily. Even though it doesn't have a very specialized type of wand, it actually works really well. To me, the formula is actually pretty comparable to the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara, which is actually one of my favorites. You know, it's taken me a long time to find something that's very similar to this, but as far as, you know, the consistency, you get that kind of separation in between your lashes, and it looks very, very natural, which is the same type of effect I get with the telescopic mascara. So you get that kind of fluttery eyelash look, but it actually does look thicker. I was surprised by that because I thought, you know, typically every type of mascara I've used is either really great at volumizing and kind of thickening your lashes, or it's really great at lengthening. This gives you kind of a little bit of both, which I was very surprised by because the packaging is kind of the opposite of what you would think. But it actually does really well. You can build it, you know, multiple layers. I did, I think, 2 layers. The first layer gives you that kind of lengthening, and then the second layer you go in and it gives you a little bit more thickening. And I even noticed a really good effect with my lower lashes. My lower lashes looked a lot longer and more fluttery. And I did wear this one yesterday to test it out. I actually tested it out and didn't take off my makeup until like very, very late in the evening, and I had no problems with it looking smudgy underneath my eyes, and it stayed put. So even with all the different products that I've tested, I wore this yesterday, the same type of makeup look, and it stayed put. So I definitely have to give them props for that because I have very few makeup brands that actually stay put on my face. So Renee actually picked out this color as well, and it is definitely comparable to one of my favorite lipsticks, so I'm super pumped to tell you guys about this. This is actually their Ultra Indulgence lip color, and currently it's on sale for $4.99, which I thought was a great bargain price point, but there's a ton of different shades on here. And she sent me a little sample of this. This is in the color Peach Petunia. It's really pretty, kind of vibrant coral peach type of color, and I find that it has comparisons to 2 different types of lip products. So the 2 that I think it has the most comparisons to is actually the Revlon lip butter. This is the color Peach Parfait. And there's also the L'Oreal Color Riche, and this is the color Sunset Angora. These 2 are actually some of my absolute all-time favorite lipsticks. They have a very similar type of formula, with it being very creamy and very light. It almost feels like you're wearing kind of a you know, a lip balm, something that's very nourishing. And something I noticed is that the Avon one is definitely more pigmented. So I'm actually going to show you the differences here. This one is the Avon one in the color Peach Petunia. This one is the color Sunset Angora from L'Oreal, and this one is Peach Parfait from Revlon. So as you can see, this one is the most pigmented, and it's just with one swipe of each of them. So if you're looking for something that has a, you know, that kind of nice feel for kind of a lip balm type of thing, but super pigmented in color, I would definitely check this one out. And this one is definitely a better price point than the other 2. So now that I found this one, I'm definitely excited to go and look, you know, some more through the catalog and kind of stock up on some pretty colors. Especially they have colors not just for spring, but also for fall. I found some really, really beautiful colors. So that's definitely on my to-buy list. So Renee also sent me a couple little samples to test out and see how I liked it, and I am a huge perfume junkie, as you guys know. I know Avon kind of has its reputation for being kind of older fragrances, which, you know, don't get me started. I think any age can wear whatever fragrance they prefer, but the one she sent me is Rare Amethyst, and I really loved the little sample that she sent me. It's listed as a chypre fruit, which is kind of a tart fruit, and it has a very, very sweet and kind of rich type type of fruit to it, so I was definitely a fan of it. And this one I think has a very kind of youthful, fresh type of appeal. So if you're looking for something that feels very summer, feels very fresh and light and very pretty and feminine, I would definitely check this one out. And I was looking through the catalog and they have a ton of different types of fragrances with really beautiful bottles. So this one is Luck. And that actually reminds me a lot of some of the other bottles that I've seen recently. And there's one that has very similar bottles. It reminds me almost of Victoria's Secret. This is the Ultra Sexy Pink. And this one is on sale for $14, which I thought was a great deal. So if you're looking for some really gorgeous bottles, as well as some really pretty type of scents, I would definitely check them out. And don't be worried because not all their scents are very strong. You know, you don't always have to pick the super heavy types of florals. A lot of these are very fruity and very fresh and very light as well. So she also sent me a sample of the new Clinical Skinvincible. This is their overnight recovery cream. And this one is supposed to be targeted for sensitive skin, and it's supposed to repair a lot of the damage that you get from environmental effects. So I thought this was a really cool idea. Something that, you know, kind of bothers me about a lot of overnight creams is sometimes they feel super, super heavy, and I don't always feel comfortable when I put them on at night and then it sits there forever. So I did test this out, and I feel like it's a very, you know, kind of soft, lightweight cream. There is no fragrance that I could smell in it at all. So I feel like, you know, it is targeted for sensitive skin because there wasn't anything that felt irritating or anything. It did sink into my skin really well, and I felt like my skin felt a lot softer after use. I would have to use it for an extended period of time to see if there were any, you know, dramatic effects. But as far as the first impressions, I definitely thought it was a, you know, really nice product to use. So for my picks for the next round that I'm going to order, I'm definitely checking out more of these lipsticks because I was really happy with the performance. And I saw that they actually have some of their gloss, and their gloss is on sale right now. So if you guys are looking to stock up on some lip glosses, $2.99, I would definitely check it out. You know, I'll leave her link down below as well. The mascara is definitely high on my list, and I'm a huge fan of the eyeshadows now. Had I known that they had, you know, such beautiful colors, I probably would have started ordering from them first. So if you guys are looking for some really awesome products, definitely check them out. I really love the price point. I think that's great, and the fact that you can actually support independent people as sales reps is awesome too. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and if you liked it, please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye!